I'm 40 today. And you're still taking things from black people. Anybody who has to cheat to win is a sucker.
Gary Chambers, he's gonna speak here in the Senate. And the things that he really says here, you can tell this brother here is free. When I'm talking about free, I'm talking about free here in his mind. You can hear the ancestor speaking through this young brother here. So this is the kind of black people we need to elevate and to bring our young black men and female to listen to, because to liberate the spiritual or the mind of a black man, because we are still in bondage. That's why you can hear me when I'm talking about the inner struggle, the invisible chain, because I believe we still are in the slaving mode. You know, we might think we're free. We're walking like everybody, talking like everybody. It's just one thing, we don't see that chain anymore. We used to see the physical chain. That chain is no longer physical with us, but the spiritual one is hanging over our body. That's why you can see you have black that they really are tied with white people. Their emotion is like they sucked into that. They can't let go. Even the white people, they hate us.
Welcome to the inner struggle, the invisible chain with Fortan Zimbu. The trauma majority of us black people, we don't recognize we have. Please like and subscribe. Now let's go to the video.
I always said we don't have no voice because nobody likes us. People, they might think, you know, I'm overstepping. No, but it's true. Nobody likes us. We have no friends. If you heard a black person saying we do have friends, or through friends from the Chinese, the Latino, the Indian, the white, they're lying to you. We have no friend. Black people. Africa is even worse because in Africa is a playground. Africa is like a cemetery for black people. Africa is a graveyard for black people because majority of the leader of Africa, what they do, they steal and coordinate with the European to take from the blacks in Africa. They leave us, the black African, poor. We remain poor, and especially when we're not liberated through the mind and soul. It's even horrible to stay in the mode of slave of colonization. We're struggling to move forward while other culture or other race, they're moving further and further. We are going backward and backward. South Africa is speaking a lot to what I'm talking about. You can tell black people who they are free and who are not free from what they're showing to the world. When our black man has so much hatred for a black man, that's a dangerous path to go through. Because we already have people that they don't look like us, they hate us deeply. Don't remove no one. I'm talking about every race in this continent of the world hate black people. And the worst part of it is our children, they have to pay the price of all of this because it's so scary. When you're thinking, I'm letting my children, my teenager boy or my teenager girl to go outside, you don't know what is happening to them. Especially when you're hearing these white idiot people, they're talking about America is the greatest country of all. No, America is the most idiot country of all. There's no freedom in America. You have even the white people that they speak for black people, that they have really feeling the emotion for black people, that they hate, they despise racism people. That I know, I've seen it as well, you know, white people that they have, but remember, they benefit through systematic, you know, they benefit from all of that because the system is for them, but not for black people. In Africa, we always think we're free because we're talking about Africa is our land. No, you're not free. You're not free for that land. That land is not yours. It was taken from you. When white people, they separate that country in 1884, trust me, you have no saying. They split you. They always do. That's what they do. Japan is split up as well. Japan is not different than Africa. It's just they're more advanced and they know how to play us damn fool. And that's why when I'm hearing a black person saying, I'm not black, I'm not African, but you look like me. Where you came from then? We're always trying to deny. But the majority of us, we tend to ignore what is happening in our society, what is happening within ourselves. We tend to brush it aside like it don't exist. I'm talking about trauma. I'm talking about the struggle within us, the change that we don't see. That's what I'm talking about. When I'm talking about, we tend to ignore. So let's pay attention what Gary is going to say here.
Representing myself here. I am not surprised by the things that we see happening in our country today, because this is as true to America as it has always been. I was born in 1985. I'm 40 years old. A lot of times when we talk about this history, we like to go back to the 1960s, the 1800s. But when I was born in 1985, there were no black members of Congress from Louisiana. I was 6 years old when Bill Jeffers was sworn into office. I was 7 years old when Cleo Fields was sworn into office. I was 9 years old when they took him out of office. I'm 40 today, and you're still taking things from black people. Anybody who has to cheat to win is a sucker. I'm gonna say it again. Anybody who got to cheat to win is a sucker. And you continue to do this because you don't have a better vision.
Malcolm X. Oh, you can listen to the ancestor speaking through this young man here. Oh, my goodness. He said it. I was born in 1985. And he go up and up, he said it. When I was born, there was not a black senator in Louisiana. Nada. Nothing at all. All whitehead. They're still taken from the blacks. Black America. Do you know the struggle? Do you know the trauma that plays in black people's mind? They don't even realize that. When the cycles keep repeating, when you become a watcher yourself, every movement you watch, what is about to happen to me or to my people, it's a scary moment, you know? Every single time you're in your toes, because you don't know who's gonna break your house, who's gonna steal from you, who's gonna, take everything from you. That's how black America, they live. Even if they don't realize it, they're jumpy all the time. They don't know what the police, they're gonna do. The brutality, barbarians of the police in the country is horrible. Louisiana is always been a racism state, no matter what. Read the history. Biggest racism state in the United States, Louisiana, just like Mississippi, Texas, not different in that country. I can tell you the entire United States is always been like this. And Louisiana is not different from any of them states. And this brother here is speaking facts. They've been stealing. And he's right to call them, they are sucker and they are liar.
You don't have a better plan. You are your ancestors' children and grandchildren. Thieves, robbers, liars. Consistently.
Yeah.
Because you go to church on Sunday, tell the Lord you love him. Pray, but you ain't praying out of the same Bible I'm praying out of. Can't be.
Let's
Isaiah 1:17.
Are you directing this to us?
Yes.
Okay. I'm asking that you don't directly.
Why?
No. I'm asking.
Listen to this fool. I'm actually not to direct it to us. I'm directing to y'all. Yes, you. You're thieves, you're liar, you're murder, you, the entire continent of people of our race. You are thieves, murder, you slaughter a lot of blacks, and you, the entire black women, you have. So don't deny all of that. Gary, speak your mind, brother. Speak your mind. Your ancestor is speaking through you, saying don't direct it to us. Who are you?
That we don't be called names. I'm asking.
I didn't call you a name. What did I call you?
Liars.
You are a liar.
All men lie. The Bible says that.
Mr. Chairman.
Senator Carter, briefly.
Mr. Chairman, this is public comment. The First Amendment allows freedom of speech and expression 100% without limitation. Mr. Chambers, put on the record your full comments, and if you see thievery, I want you to call it out. If you see something else, I want you to call it out. As your First Amendment protection is going to be protected in this building.
I'm not going to be
Go ahead
called
on and
names.
speak.
He's a liar.
Lie.
I'm not going to be called names. All right.
That's your goddamn problem. You don't like it, quit. Don't be the senator. Leave the job. You don't like it, quit and step away. You don't like it, that's your problem. Can you see when somebody's telling this fool the truth, they hate the truth. It triggers them when you caught them with the liar.
Liar! That's a lie.
And what we will do is stay on the four corners of these bills, the maps.
Stupid motherfucker.
Mr. Chambers.
If you are taking something from black people, which means we have congressional representation, am I going to be allowed to speak?
Your mic is on.
If you are taking seats from black people, which we are entitled to by the Constitution of this country, then you are a thief, in my opinion.
Exactly.
I'm entitled to that opinion.
Exactly.
And any senator,
You are
offended
thief.
by it, that's on you, not me. Now, if that triggered you, Senator, then you should go to bed tonight, and when you go to bed tonight, talk to your God and ask your God to change your heart, because that's conviction right there. Conviction. That's what it was. It did something in your soul. It made you feel something. And that's what happened when black men show up. When black men with courage, conviction, and righteousness show up, it triggers something in you. And you feel a way about it. So you try to limit us, you try to steal from us, and you think that we don't understand it. Every one of the black men we put up before you stand head and shoulders above every one of you on this committee. And you know it. And it does something in you that makes you feel inferior. So then you come with these white supremacist tactics because you have the numbers, but you don't have the courage. Because if you were really visionary leaders, you'd run against these black men with fair maps and you get your asses whooped. Louisiana is 33% black. 33% black. We deserve, we have earned, we are due 2 congressional seats. Now, if you take them from us, just know there will be a day in this state when we organize, strategize, and mobilize to take something from you. And when you lose your House seat because you decided to be Jeff's boy, when you lose your Senate seat because you decided to be Trump's minion, remember today. Remember the people that came from your state, that you looked in their faces, that you act like what they said didn't matter to you. Because something somebody said thousands of miles away, who don't really care about any of you on this committee, to be honest. Nobody in that conservative party in D.C. cares about any of you on this city committee other than the fact that you have the ability to take something away from black people.
Exactly.
And if you were anything like what America should be, you'd find some courage. I don't know where y'all get it from.
But look at that. He's not even paying attention to Gary. Can you see these white people? Can you see the arrogant? Can you see the arrogant? Remove the power from him. Remove the power that he has. And he has no saying anymore. You see how he gonna become. There's this black man, he was preaching in a park. He was holding the Bible preaching, and there's a white man that came to him. He just started going racial discrimination to this black man. He said, "Who are you preaching to? Who are you talking to?" And he said, "Who gave you the right to come here and preach to me?" And the black man was like, "I'm not preaching to you. I'm just preaching to everybody. If you wanna listen to, that's you. If you don't wanna listen, move along." And do you know what the white guy did? He bring her a gun. He bring her a gun. He bring her a gun. Start pointing out to the black man. He said, "Say that again, N-word. Say that again. Say that again, you N-word. End your life right here." And the brother keeps saying, "Look, move the gun away from me. Move the gun away from me, man." He said, "Don't preach here anymore. Nobody told you to come and preach here. N-word, you people. You feel like you're entitled of everything." He started saying so much racist stuff, man. And they start grappling, you know. They went to the ground, and the black man took away the gun from him. And you should see the black man, he beat the shit of the white man, boy. He hit him bad in his face. And when the black man stood up, the white man, he started begging, he started asking for forgiveness. "I'm sorry, I won't do it again." Can you see, when you remove the power from these imbecile people, they have no saying. They'll beg. I look at him. He can see Gary has power over him. The words, what Gary's saying is so power, and he's feeling powerless because Gary already caught him. Number one, because Gary said, "You are a liar," and to him it triggered him. And Gary said, "You have been taken from the black man." from the black people. So that trigger him. If you're a leader, you can't take criticism. Walk away. Leave the seat. Why you there? And Gary, he said it truly. Even them people in the White House, they don't care about you. They don't care they don't really care. You think Donald Trump care about you? Donald Trump only thinking about power. Donald Trump is doing exactly the way of Machiavelli. Grab the power. That's it. To stay in power, take him by force. That's what Donald Trump is doing. And this sucker, they are sucker. Really, they are. They're sucking up to Donald Trump and the person that don't even know them, the person that don't even like them, because they just want Donald Trump to say their name. That's it. Nothing more. Look at him. He's not even paying attention to what Gary's saying, because do you know why? He's already been called a liar, and to him, that arrogant. Don't call me a liar. You are definitely a liar. You're definitely a thief. Just like your ancestor before your ancestor. That's who you are.
Did not take over this country by singing "We Shall Overcome." You did not gain control of the world like you have it now by dealing fairly with a man and keeping your word. You're treaty breakers, you're liars, you're thieves, you rape entire continents and races of people.
You are a liar and a thieves and a murderer. That's all of you are. You're doing the same bidding your ancestor they was doing, and you're carrying the cruelty and the stupidity they was doing. You're doing exactly the same. That's why you are a liar. Go on, Gary. Let's go.
But you find some courage. You could talk to some of your black colleagues. They could tell you where the well is. But if you find that courage, history will record you differently. Now, you may not care what history records you as. Bull Connor didn't when he was running either. Neither did George Wallace when he was the governor of Alabama. But 60 years later, nobody thinks George Wallace was a good white man. Nobody will think that you, good white man. They will think that you all were puppets who played a role of president and got nothing out of it but thievery.
Can you see that? He didn't even pay attention. He wasn't even there. He didn't even care. He didn't listen. He brushed everything Gary said like a nothing. Can you see the disgrace of these people? Disgrace. Very disgrace. We need to try our best to try to support people like this. We need more voice like that in black community, society. That's what we need. And to lift up all of this, brother. That's the mess for today. The inner struggle, the invisible chain. I'm glad to listen to what Gary said. Please, I would like for you all to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you, all my subscribers. Whoever subscribing my channel, please like. I can see there's certain people they're watching, but you're not liking. I would like you for like. I'll catch you all to the next one. Peace.